Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. My favorite makeup today is this. This is the BH Cosmetics Blacklight Highlight Palette. There are 6 colors in here, and one thing I neglected to note when I talked about this previously is that there is a mirror in this palette. It's pretty awesome. I am wearing the shade Illusion, which is sort of like a purple highlight today. I enjoy these highlighters. They do not last all day for me though. I do have to reapply them, so this thing's not super huge. It's no bigger really than like a glow kit, for example. Like my Anastasia Nicole Guerrero glow kit's about the same size as this, so I can stick this in my bag if I want to, and because this is an inexpensive palette, I don't worry about it so much. But I do think it's pretty cool, and it looks pretty nice. I've also been using it as an inner corner highlight when I've been doing my eyeshadow this week, so I am enjoying this. There's so much product in this. This is 43 grams, so if you ever think about picking this up, it's definitely worth it for the price point. And now onto the video. And for today's video, we're going to be reviewing this. This is from Sephora Favorites. This is Give Me Some Lip. This is a lip kit that has 6 different lipsticks in it. There's one full size and a bunch of deluxe sizes otherwise. So we'll go through each of those lipsticks. I'm going to swatch them on my hand and also put them on my face as well. This kit cost $28, which, considering the price of some of the full-size products in here, it's a pretty good deal, especially if you want to try out the brands and see if you like that particular style before you commit to a full-size product. So first up, we will talk about the full size. That is this. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a matte lipstick in the shade Ruby, so it's a really nice red, actually. So I'm going to do a little swatch on the back of my hand and see what that looks like. So it's actually quite pretty. I do feel like the matte drags a little on the back of my hand, but it's actually not so bad once you put it on your lips. So I'm gonna put that on now. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills matte lipstick in the shade Ruby. So for me personally, I don't do a lot of matte lipsticks in a bullet form. I tend to use a liquid lipstick for that instead. Generally a Kat Von D, but I actually quite like this one. I found that this actually stays on pretty well. It doesn't really like dry my lips out too much. It's a little difficult to get in the corners, but actually it doesn't really tug at my lips either when applying it. So I was actually pretty pleased with how well this went on. I don't actually have any of these otherwise, so I'd never tried this particular brand's matte lipstick, so I was curious about it, which is part of the reason I picked up the kit in the first place. This alone covers most of the cost of the kit because these are kind of expensive. In terms of eating or drinking, I did find that this did have transfer, but it wasn't a terrible amount of transfer, and it didn't get on my teeth too much, which is also something I worry about with lipstick. I did have to reapply after a couple of hours, but overall it still looked pretty nice, and my lips felt really nice at the end of the evening too. So that was the biggest thing with a matte lipstick. I don't want to look all dried out and crusty at the end, and that definitely didn't do that. So I think this Anastasia lipstick is a win. So the second lipstick in the container is from Kat Von D. This is the Studded Kiss Crème lipstick. This is also a matte lipstick. This is in the shade Lovecraft. This is actually a shade I own in the liquid lipstick. I had not picked up one of these previously because I wasn't super impressed with the new formula. I kind of felt that it looked a little thick and sort of like paint on people in videos, and I wasn't super impressed with the swatches in the actual store. But I did want to try it out as an actual lipstick, so I'm going to put that on now. And this is what the swatch looks like with Lovecraft, so you're getting 2 very different colors so far in the container. And this is the Kat Von D Studded Kiss Crème lipstick in the shade Lovecraft. So I do think that this is a lot more hydrating than the Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a lot easier to apply. It glides much better across your lips. I do find that it sort of enhances the lines in my lips, so you can see the texture of my lips a lot more with this particular lipstick. I'm not sure what that's all about. So that is something I've noticed. However, it feels pretty nice on the lips, it smells nice, and it didn't bother me all day. It did come off similarly to the other matte lipstick, because I don't find that bullet lipsticks last nearly as long for me anyway as a liquid lipstick does, but I did actually enjoy this, and I already liked this shade because I have it in the liquid lipstick, so I actually think I will be picking up another one of the full size in this particular brand. Next up, we're looking at Bite Beauty. This is a Prismatic Multistick in the shade Pink Pearl. So this can actually be used as like a cheek product, an eye product, or a lipstick. So I'm going to swatch that on the back of my hand to show you what it looks like. I did previously swatch this in a swatch and watch video, and I wasn't super impressed. I don't love the regular multi-sticks from Bite. I find them a little bit drying. I don't think they're a particularly good eye product or a particularly good lip product. They're okay as a cheek product though. And at the bottom, you see the Bite Beauty Prismatic Multi-Stick in Pink Pearl. And this is the Bite Beauty Prismatic Multi-Stick in Pink Pearl on my lips. Now my lips are a little bit pinker than normal because I've been putting on lipstick and removing it, so there isn't a base color under it, but this is definitely a very sheer sort of like pink glitter topper for your lips. I do think it smells nice and it feels okay on the lips. It's a little bit abrasive, but not terribly so, because I think that's the glitter in it. In terms of a lip topper, I find that this looks nice if you accentuate it on top of another lipstick, but by itself I wouldn't say it's super exciting. You can use this as a highlighter on your cheeks though, so if it's that sort of thing that you do like, if you like a stick highlighter, which I only like certain ones, so it's not my favorite thing to purchase, you may want to pick this up and try it out as well, just because it is sort of a fairly expensive for just a full-size product, and for most stick highlighters like that, it's unlikely you're going to use it up anyway, so you might consider purchasing this kit if you want to try it out. Also, something to note, the Bite Beauty Multi-Stick also leaves glitter on your lips even after using a makeup wipe, so if you don't like that, it will begin to annoy you. Next up, we have the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Ultra Cushion Lip Gloss in the shade SPL. So this was actually a lip gloss I already got a sample of, and these are really hard to open sometimes. The packaging is very cute. It's not what the actual packaging looks like. They're much sleeker and have sort of like an outside shiny metallic packaging, but you know, for a little mini lip gloss, it's pretty cute. It also has a pretty decent applicator for a mini size, and it smells extremely minty. So this is sort of like a pink glitter gloss, so I'll apply that now. And this is what SPL looks like on the back of my hand. It's definitely very shiny and glossy. And this is the Urban Decay lip gloss in the shade SPL. This is basically just a glossy version of the Bite Beauty Prismatic Multi-Stick, so I actually prefer this one. This smells nice too. I like the minty smell. I don't find it annoying. It's not too sticky. It's a little bit sticky at first when you first put it on, but it doesn't last. Like most lip glosses, it's going to last as long as you don't do anything else with your face, so if you eat or drink anything, it is going to come off, but I don't find that it's a big deal to reapply this. I thought it was actually a very pretty lip gloss, and I did enjoy it. So I already had a sample size of this because this tends to be the sample that they're giving out. They're only giving out this particular shade, so I would like to try a different one. I'm not sure which one exactly, but probably one of the darker shades, because this one is definitely very light and neutral and not particularly obtrusive. Next up from Tarte, we have the H2O Gloss. This is from the Rainforest of the Sea collection. This is in the shade Bora Bora. It's sort of like a pinky lip gloss that also has gold to it, sort of like a yellow gold. It doesn't really smell like anything. The applicator is pretty nice, and I will put a swatch on the back of my hand. You can see it's also a lovely glossy pinky lip gloss. So this one is not super different. It's a little deeper in tone with the pink compared to the SPL, at least on the back of my hand, but it doesn't look super different on your actual face. And this is the Tarte Bora Bora. This one's a little bit thicker. I don't think it's too sticky though. I didn't find it particularly annoying. It reminds me a lot sort of one of my Milani lip glosses, one of the Hypnotic Lights ones. So it's not that I don't have one similar to this. I do think this one's pretty nice. It's pretty. It's not super different from the other ones. This one doesn't have a smell, so if you found the smell of the Urban Decay to be annoying, you might want to try one of these instead, because this really smells like nothing. Similar to the other lip glosses, it will come off if you eat or drink, so it's pretty easy to reapply though. And the packaging is very cute. I'm sort of annoyed with Tarte still with their nonsense with their foundation and their concealers, so I'm like, you know, whatever you want to do, Tarte. So this came in the kit, so I am reviewing it, but you know, otherwise I'm kind of just avoiding the brand at the moment unless I get it as a gift. So, you know, if you're feeling this, maybe you want to pick it up. I probably won't pick up a full size of this. And last up from Grande Lips, this is Plumping Liquid Lipstick. This is a matte lipstick in the shade Smoked Cherry. I don't love plumping lipsticks. I don't like my lips to hurt. It does have sort of an interesting doe foot applicator, and I will put a swatch on the back of my hand. And that is the swatch of Smoked Cherry. This stuff smells really weird. I cannot identify what this smells like. It doesn't smell like food. It doesn't smell like fruit. It smells a little bit like paint, but not exactly. It's not a pleasant smell, but I suspect whatever they put in it to make your lips plump isn't a pleasant thing. I know I'm never going to wear this, but for the sake of this review, I will put this on so you can see it, but I am decluttering it, so I will apply it and declutter it immediately. And this is the Grande Lips in Smoked Cherry. I think the color is actually really beautiful. I find the smell of this to be a bit off-putting. In addition to the scent, I just don't particularly care for a plumping lipstick. I can already feel it tingling. It's making my lips plump up a little bit, but that's just not something I'm going to do. I would probably not want to use this anyway because I don't like the smell of it, though I do think the color is quite nice. I did wear this around a little bit earlier. It's fine, but I have colors similar to this, so this is not going to be my first choice simply because I don't like that kind of formula. So final thoughts on the Sephora favorites. Give me some lip kit. I think that this one is definitely a win. I was really impressed with the Anastasia Beverly Hills matte lipstick. I also really liked the Kat Von D Studded Kiss Crème, which I wasn't expecting to like either. I thought all of like the shimmery lip glosses were pretty much the same. It just depends on whether you like the smell of them or the texture, but you know, for me, I'm excited that like the Urban Decay seems to be pretty cool, so I will definitely pick up another one of those. The Tarte is pretty, but I'm just not really feeling that brand right now. And the Bite Beauty, I know I don't really love the regular multi-sticks, but I think I like the prismatic ones a little bit better. In terms of the lip plumper, that's just me. I don't like lip plumpers, so I won't be keeping that. But otherwise, I think overall I got my money's worth, especially because that Anastasia as a full size, that alone is pretty much worth the cost of this kit. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the content on this channel, please subscribe. If you have a suggestion for a video, you can put that in the comments down below. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I will see you all soon. Bye!